Hey, it's Steve. Just want to make a quick video or post here about the restaurant that created in 1984. Really, what it came out of is a trip that we took back across the United States. My parents, all three of us kids went on a cross country trip all the way through Texas, all the way up the south, all the way to Washington D.C. and and then stopped in Pennsylvania, Amish country. Anyway, it was an amazing trip, New England. Anyway, the point is that in that trip, we actually went to the Mennonite areas and the Amish areas, and really could, get a real view of what really country is like. Anyway, so later, we were actually in the egg business, and producing eggs in Southern California. And we had egg stores. Well, I left the company and had an idea to open up an egg store, which was, to sell eggs and to sell bakery items and things like that. It worked really well on the farm, but the point is it rented a space in a shopping center, and of course it didn't go over well. People coming, they like to come in, but getting eggs and bakery from a place that didn't actually bake. We were buying the bakery stuff. It was just kind of a weird thing. We were next to a liquor store. And anyway, the point is it just was failing. So we needed to do something. We had leased this place for 5 years. So either, I'm going to go buy out the lease or whatever. So we decided to create a restaurant and got the family involved. Actually took some loans out on my own credit. And then we opened the Country Egg restaurant. My wife was an artist, and so she actually painted murals. We actually sat down one day. I'm going to put a copy of the menu here. You can see it. I actually just sat down one day and wrote out these items without even ever cooking them. The two items there, the chicken coop and the Border Patrol, and we made it fun. The whole dining room was painted in murals. It was like my ex-wife, she took cartoon characters and put them on the wall. Anyway, you'll see some pictures here. Bottom line, though, is that what we were really trying to do was create a culture here, Southern California, as things were getting crazy and the culture was getting crazier, kind of like a little oasis, kind of to change the culture. I had just come from, being an illusionist and recommitted my life or got saved, whatever. Anyway, the point is, so this was an opposite kind of feel where I was, we were trying to bless people. The interesting thing about it is it took off immediately. We opened one week and we did a soft opening, and by the next weekend, I came outside and I saw the whole parking lot full of people, and people were walking around and talking. I thought there was a fight or something was wrong, and I said, "What are they doing?" And my hostess said, "They're waiting in line." And I mean, you're talking, I don't know, 50 people. The restaurant was full. And so we had a problem right away because we didn't have the staff or really the expertise, but we got on it. And I think my brother came over the first weekend and we were trying to do the grill. It was a nightmare. I was like trying to be a grill jockey. And anyway, it's a long story, but bottom line was this restaurant really took off. It was doing the equivalent, I think it was like $100,000 a month at that time, which is like $400,000 a month, something like that nowadays, man, So, I mean, it really took off. Bottom line, though, in terms of my own personal self, I was working 100 hours a week. It was nuts. And, that's one of the issues with restaurant businesses is you can really, really burn you out. And, I paid a heavy price because I wasn't home. Marriage was strained already, and then there were some other things that were going on with, the church I was in at that time and different things that really made it stressful. And bottom line, though, is that I actually sold out from that and got a divorce, sold out. And actually, that restaurant actually won the 1991 Creative Menu Design Award from the National Egg Board. So it's interesting because the two dishes that won the Creative Menu Design Award for 1991 just came out of my head, and I wrote them out. And it was only after the day we were opening that I actually cooked them. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting. You know, it's sort of like, I guess when you put your heart and passion into something, what I was really trying to do was to change the culture for my kids, which I did. There's a picture here. And, you know, that's what I was really trying to do. And then also we put pictures of all our customers up, and it was kind of an early Facebook kind of thing, because you'll see, I'll put some here. You know, it was like we take their picture doing funny things, put it up on the wall, and then other people would come and see it, and they'd say, you got to come see our picture, and then we take a picture of them, and we had hundreds of pictures. So everybody was coming back because they would see a picture of themselves and then a picture of their family. And the point is, it was really a fun thing. Now, if you use that idea out there, you got to pay me a royalty. No, I'm kidding. It really is a good idea. I really haven't seen it done. I guess maybe some lounges or bars or something do something similar. But anyway, I'll put some things here, and you know, it's just kind of I guess when you do something from your heart and you really, you know, try to do it. Unfortunately, I didn't have the, you know, my own personal support system in terms of my relationship with my Father in heaven, and you know, there was also things going on around that were probably not conducive to a creative, you know, long-standing kind of thing. Bottom line, it was awesome, and you know, I'm happy. I'm happy that we did it, and yeah, I mean, just to be encouraged. If you're a business person, you know, do it from your heart, but you have to be realistic too, because I talk to a lot of people that have a great idea, but they're not really willing to put the work in, and I don't recommend, you know, 100 hours a week by any stretch of the imagination, but you really do have to grind it through. I mean, it was a very hard situation getting it open, and you know, the point is we had to grind it through, and that particular case took off right away. Anyway, be encouraged. God's got this. See you guys. Bye.